Hi folks, I'm going to try something new and make a little video walking you through the steps of constructing a loan amortization table. And I will do the same example that we used in day 7 of the in-class activity. Let me set up the loan amortization table and then I'll explain how we calculate and interpret each column. So in that example from day 7, we had a loan amount of $150,000. We had an interest rate, an annual interest rate of 5.5%. And in this example, we had annual loan payments. So one payment per year, and we're given an annual interest rate, so we don't have to adjust anything. Remember that if we have monthly payments or quarterly payments or semi-annual payments, we will have to adjust the annual interest rate and the number of payments. Okay. I like to include 5 columns in these little tables. The first one isn't really necessary, but I like to include payment number just to keep track of things. I'm just going to include 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 payments. This 0 line isn't going to have anything in it except for the loan balance. The first thing we have to do is calculate the payment amount. So our payment in payment 1, again, we're not having any payment in year 0. Payment 1, how much does the bank require us to pay in each of these 5 periods of the loan? So let's use the PMT function to calculate this. We've got an annual interest rate, the annual number of periods, and the present value in these loan amortization problems is the loan amount. Reference that cell in which I did the calculation and copy down. Okay, again, $35,126.47 in each period of the loan. So we're making 5 equal payments over the course of 5 years. The next column is going to be the interest column. That's how much of that payment is going to the bank as interest. Then we're going to have a principal column, which is how much of that payment is going to the bank to pay down our principal balance or our debt. And then finally, we have a balance column, which is how much we still owe the bank in each period. Again, we're not having a payment in year 0, but we'll use that row to set up our balance. So we've got a $150,000 balance before we make any payments. Before we pay anything, we owe them $150,000. We multiply that by our interest rate. So of that $35,000 that we're paying the bank in this period, $8,250 is for interest. Let me just lock in our interest rate here. And I'm going to copy that down. It looks like it's not working, but it actually is. It'll update when we finish out the rest of the table. The principal column is reflecting how much of that $35,000 payment that we're making to the bank goes to paying down our debt. Some goes to interest, some goes to principal. So we just take the difference of the payment and the interest, and we get the amount that is going to pay down our total debt. The final column, the principal balance, is keeping track of how much we still owe. Before we made that first payment, we owed $150,000. Paying off $26,876, and so after that payment we still owe $123,123.53. We'll copy that down, and you see, as we always should, that we end up owing $0.00 after our final payment. This is a great little check to make sure that you've done everything right. If you do this, make the table, and you end up with a balance of $0.00, you've probably got everything exactly right.